guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, so the last two videos I did, I think they went out day before yesterday, at some point. The day Catherine was released, okay, but mine was done on a Saturday. All my videos, and I did one about Paramount as well. I'll rather than do it again, I'll just tell you. But all my software, I think I said the week before, I was having a few bits and troubles, and I was practically having to delete everything, and then it just wouldn't work. So took their advice and uninstalled it, but I lost everything. I didn't just lose the work on the Power Director, I lost a lot, so I had to kind of reinvent it all again and set it all up. So this is why you've had the changes with like the writing. This is why you've had the changes at the end of the video, because that slide that I had for the waves is gone, and I can't work out a way to extract it from a video and clear the title. So some of you are not happy about that, but this is like over a year old with some of the stuff and the music that I use that I've kept. I managed to just about save that bloody theme tune. I know. From extracting it off, if you type in Big Fat Psychic theme tune, it's on there, but I think it's just black. So I managed to be able to do that. So apologies, and yes, I was well upset that the day that I posted Catherine, it had come out. But do you know what? I have been funny. I do predict loads of things, so it's only a couple of videos that went amiss. So regarding Paramount, because I can't remember whether I've said this or not, but you know that his wife couldn't stand her, although they had to spend some time together. So that was probably the plan. That all looks good, you know. They was about to do a deal, but then something would come out about Harry not putting him in a good light, and so it kiboshes it. So, I don't know where that video went to. It probably went to SD Heaven, you know, external hard drive. Can't find it anywhere. I might have even already said this, but just in case, I'm giving you the update. So, you know, yeah, you won't see too much. He wanted to. The CEO liked Meghan. We got the wow factor for her. They thought, oh, wow, you know, she's a go-getter. Like the way she moves, like a determination, a grit. But yeah, then it just amounts to nothing in the end. Okay, so that's where we're at. Anyway, so I'm all set up. So I know some of you aren't liking the C one at the end. I'll try and find a bluer one. Yeah, just, you know, and I'll adjust the text. Some of you are not liking it. Well, there was always text on the top and the bottom. So I'll work out a way of doing that. Me trying to be fancy, and you're not liking it. It's a distraction, you say. So if that's what you say, guys, that's what you say. I'll go by that. So, okay then. So we're going to look at Harry with this charity case. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's all I'll say. I'll tell you now, you know, if it was another charity or a government who's, you know, made that mistake, not mistake, is it? But, you know, done something like that, it'd be off with the heads. The Prime Minister'd lose his job. You know, King Charles would be outed. So why isn't Harry? Why aren't we getting more calls? I hope, upon hope, that more truth comes out about this traumatizing situation, you know. So I probably won't mention the actual the R words and stuff like that, because I don't want to get pulled up, but you know. Okay, so we're going to look into this now then. How's Harry feeling about the reports coming out? I mean, he must have known. This is why he, in May, you know, May and June, you go back to videos on him, I tell you, he looks miserable. He looks absolutely miserable. So Harry wears his emotions on his face, and so you can always tell, and it's not that he was unhappy with Meghan. half the time it's guilt about how he feels to what's coming up. He knows what he's doing to the royal family, and also when he's been in trouble. Okay, so he's known about this for a long time, not just me. We're going back years. So how's Harry feeling right now? Oh, it puts him in a bad light, so right it does. Yeah, too right it does, you know. Too right it does, Harry. You've done nothing. You have done nothing, okay? I doubt even, African parks have ever received any mail or messages of this kind, you know. I don't. Well, he's not liking the attention, and people are hating on him as well for this. So, you know, not being funny, he took the credit when they was doing well, and now they're not, you know, and all this has come out, and you're worried about your own reputation. That's what it is. He's worried about his own reputation. How's Meghan feeling about this right now? Trying to make out, you know, that everything's okay when it's not, okay? So behind the scenes, they're like cracking up between them. Behind the scenes, you've got staff leaving, which I did predict that as well. But, you know, everything's sort of like imploding. It's like, well, how can we go and do these deals now? I mean, I'm not going to go on about suits or anything else. I'll ask her about that next time. But, you know, I just feel like, yeah, she's trying to make out they're okay, but they are not. They're crumbling behind the doors. What does Harry intend to do about this? I dare say nothing. I dare say nothing. I dare say that the fact he's done nothing, you know, I mean, he's a director, and then he was before then he was the president. Why won't he, you know, rapping on their desk? Why didn't he fly out there? Why didn't he insist that there's a massive police investigation? Even though you're dealing with corruption, there are ways of getting to the truth and getting things done and assurances as well. And never mind this, trying to keep it all swept under the carpet, okay? You can't. These people need justice. That's what they need. People need to go to prison for this. They absolutely do. You know, there's nothing not legal about it. Can't tell me he didn't know. He's shitting himself. He's absolutely shitting himself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most universe. How bad is Harry shitting himself over this? It's way too late for that, lovey. You know, you got a 10 plus 3 here. So and he can't do nothing about it. He can't do it. Everything is too late now, Harry. It's too late, okay? The papers have blown you out the water. It's too late to say that what you're going to do. It is pointless. I would, you know, I would step down. It's the only thing he can do, you know. I mean, Harry might not have done anything, but he knew about it. So if you know about something and you know you don't speak up, then in their words, you know, they're complicit, aren't they? To be complacent. Oh, I tell you, I'm loving the fact that what these two are going through behind closed doors. I absolutely, you know, do not take this away from the actual victims, okay? So, you know, what's going to happen now for these poor victims? finally, somebody's listening to them. Somebody's hearing them, okay? This is Africa. I don't know if we've got someone really, really important here going out, like, oh, I don't know about Charles, but, you know, it has to be, we have to have, like, someone go, and who knows what they're doing and stepping in. So, you know, maybe like a happy organisation, a happy organisation. These aren't whispers. These aren't rumours. This is pure hard-based evidence. So, could, you know, is the potential then for Harry to be sued? He can say it was nothing to do with him, and he, you know, he didn't know, but he did know. He did know. He knew in 2017, but he was too busy, you know, trying to fight with the royals and, you know, claim thunder to be bothered about his so-called charity. I mean, you just, you know, honestly, Harry, you're nothing but a dopehead. That's all you're good for. Dopehead. Dopehead, moaning, whining, whinging, you don't do anything. The days of you being reliable, Harry, have long gone. The days of people being able to depend on you with your charity work are long gone. You effed up this African Parks and you effed up the Invictus Games. You know, what else is going to come out? And by the way, Invictus Games is not over yet, okay? It is not over. There is more scandal to come. Is there more scandal to come for Harry? Oh, absolutely, you know, absolutely. He can deny, he can say, I'm resigning, but I'm looking here at a suing card, okay? A suing card, and I say stick to the plan and sue the lot of them, you know, sue the lot of them. You can make Harry accountable because in 2017 he was alerted to the fact and did bugger all, you know, bugger all and not enough, not enough. So I want to see him being sued here. I definitely think so. There's a plan here as well. There's more scandal to come following Harry. I mean, you'd sooner drink out of a dirty bin than out of his glass. A rat-infested bin than his glass. Tell me more about these victims. Tell me more about these victims. I know they're happy that, you know, now they're being heard. You know, are the abuses going to continue or stop? When you tell me that this is all getting sorted and everything's stopping, do not believe them. Do not believe them. These are people that will terrorise the victims, you know, if not do away with them. You know, and there's all about the money as well. There's more money about this charity as well that gets, you know, coming out. It's fraud. It's just fraud. That's all I get. You know, these people that are in debt apparently owe the land. Owe the land. Not own it. Apparently they owe the land. This is set to continue. This is set to continue for a while, you know, and I don't know why, but I just keep getting less than a year, under a year, you know, so maybe it takes that kind of thing to get evidence, or maybe we've already got evidence, you know, maybe we've got rape samples, you know, photos have been bruised and marks where guns are, you know, for forensics. I mean, it's a big thing here. And I also have to say is, you know, the law enforcement over there are corrupt. There's nothing about, you know, they're going to try and sweep this under the carpet. They are. They're corrupt. That's what it is. They're corrupt. What's Harry most afraid of out of this? What's Harry most afraid of that will be revealed? That is part in it. That is an agreement to it, you know. That is involved. Maybe something going back 2 years ago as well. Could be putting him in the firing line, okay? So, you know, that worries me about all that corruptness. I don't even know if money that is meant to be doing something has been spent elsewhere, okay? I've not looked, I never do. I only go by the headlines and the first line of a sentence. Excuse me. And then I try not to let it influence me, okay? But certainly, you know, he's involved. He's involved, and money, don't say you profited. So he's afraid of he agreed to do something. So maybe he agreed to do something and did bugger all, you know. Maybe it is that's already out, but I don't think so. I think, you know, money is here. What has Harry been advised to do by his legal representatives? Shit, there's more to come out. Shit, there's more to come out. Shit, Harry, everything's going to come out. Everything. Every single thing. Your shady dealings, your money laundering, your deceit, the backhanders, paying people off. The lack of what you didn't do. Let's go for Meghan then. How did Meghan feel at the time when Harry told her in 2017 that women was being, you know, ravaged? Well, okay, father figure here, so maybe she was going through too much with her own dad and in a court case. But I also think as well, like, you know, she would have said, report it to the authority. It's not your job, Harry. Don't get involved, you know, pass it along. So all she's done is she's done that. She hasn't actually gone to see these people, you know, and take their stories and listen, like a real Duchess would, you know, using their power to do something. I mean, it's a small charity, you know. It is it's small compared to, like, other places. I nearly said Oxfam. How did Meghan feel in 2017 about these women that was getting abused? She didn't relate, look. She didn't relate. And now she's going to blame Harry, saying, well, I didn't know the full extent. I didn't know the full extent, okay? So she either thought it was a big deal over nothing. Yeah, it's a big deal, isn't it, when you've got loads of women and children coming to you, and husbands as well who have been battered and bruised and tortured. Yeah, it's not a big deal, is it? It's just an exaggeration on Harry's part. She's got no empathy. She didn't care because she was too busy, you know, trying to destroy everybody else. You won't want her at your end of life. I tell you, you wouldn't. Not unless you wanted, you know, a wicked way out. what does Meghan feel needs to be done now then for the women? Oh, look at that. Yeah, you really inconvenienced her here, aren't you? Yes, look at that, okay. Well, it's all out of their control now. It is out of their control. There's nothing they can actually do. And anything they do would just make them look very small, insignificant, too late, you know, those kind of phrases, too late, you could have done more, you haven't done enough, you know, we gave you the information at the time and you just kiboshed it. Now, why on earth would we let you sort it now? Okay, so, I mean, you've all heard the stories and there's been a lot of, you know, YouTubers and everything, so you know the grassroots of things. What will be the outcome of this for Harry? He's going to have to admit that he was wrong, you know. He's also threatened, he's going to say it was out of his hands, that he passed it along. Doesn't matter, you know, we're like not going to lose any sleep over you, Harry. But, you know, you have done wrong, you have messed up. It's different if he didn't know. But if he did know, and he does know, he has known for a very long time, then he might as well just been, you know, he's a bystander. He's watched it happen. Maybe not physically, maybe not in the presence, but he has stood by and watched it happen. What did he think, you know, in 2017, that this was all going to go away? This is just those two all over. They have positions where they could have been, you know, helpful. And they've chosen to stand by and let people suffer. And that's exactly what they've done. They've allowed people to suffer for a very long time as well. I mean, 1 day, 1 hour in that kind of situation is bad enough. 4 years, is it 4 years or is it 7 years? Because I'm getting 2017 and now it's 2024. What's the outcome for Meghan, please? Oh, she's trying to go and, you know, spin. You know, oh, Harry, we must go over. We must go see to them. It's too late, okay? But Meghan is going to try and take like a bigger lead, a stand on this. She'll be dishing out the bloody tweets or the news articles and stuff. Archwell fully supports. Archwell fully supports. Harry fully supports. I fully support. Well, of course, Harry doesn't know what to do in this situation. He would never have been in this situation had he not met that woman and left. Or had he not turned on his family, you know, and refused any support or guidance. So, what will be the outcome for the victims, please? I'm not sure they get the full justice here at all. I think it's a long process. I think it goes quiet as well. You know, they're trying to shush this under the carpet. So I hope there's people like that Survivors or Surviving, whatever it is, that charity, and others that continue to keep us updated. The one thing I wouldn't be doing is donating any money to the African parks. I might actually get my hand in my pocket there for the survivors. I need somebody you can trust. You can't trust these people. You know, you can't trust the police. You can't trust people who are in a position of power. You can't trust Harry and Meghan. You can't trust Archwell. You know, And the lawyers, well, I wouldn't trust them either. So what a bloody world we live in. What a bloody world we live in. But I do actually trust this survival charity. So it's going to go quiet. For a while, anyway. It'll go quiet for a while. There should be some kind of public inquiry. And I mean, as Harry and Meghan are in the United States, can there not be, somebody looking into it in their states? Or even in the UK? How does William feel about this? He can't do anything. He can't do anything, okay? He cannot get involved. Not the way things stand for some reason. And I'm going to say people have died, okay? I'm going to say people have died. I'm seeing, like, people passing over. So whether that they've been, the M word, forced off the planet, or if the injuries, or if the trauma, or, if everything just got exacerbated, and it's caused, them to leave the planet as well. So there is definitely more to this. Definitely. Now, I can't remember if I said King Charles. I think I said King Charles, yeah. I might have mentioned William, so let's have a look at... I'm going to keep that as King Charles, okay? Now I'm going to keep it as William. So if I said William, I meant King Charles, and the universe knows it. How about William? What does he think? Now that they're all corrupt. That's what I say. They're all corrupt. They're all about the money. They're all about the money. They're all corrupt. They're not bothered about these indigenous folk or anything, and the ways and the way that they, I'm getting, like, turn the land or work on their land. Like, they're so small and endangered, but yet they have this beautiful knowledge of working the land and the beliefs as well. So, just corrupt, absolutely, morally and ethically and financially corrupt. And as well, I think, somebody is going to actually come out and take revenge on Harry about this. So coming out with something against Harry as well. Oh my God, don't say like that, Usually you get this when South Park or the Golden Globes or, somebody is going to say this. Can the royals step in and help at all? Maybe, I don't know. I get, peace and love here, peace and love, but do you know what I do get? I get, like, I need an investigation before you start going over and putting money in people's purses and stuff like that. I need an investigation. That's what we need, a public inquiry, and I think that's what there will be. I mean, they do it for other countries and Rwanda and everywhere else, and they're all talking about that. Can our government step in then and help with the indigenous people? Oh, yes. Yes. That's why we're leaving it to the big boys, okay? Harry, Charles and William, as much as they would like to go over there and try and sort things out, absolutely recognise that this is fraught with complications. It's big. It's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger. So I do see, come on, everybody, get right into your MPs We want to know about these poor buggers. We need to know about these poor buggers, okay? Get yourself a little letter and write it and send it. If you want to make a difference and help these people, then you get on either the phone or the bloody, write letters and everything and send it to your bloody Prime Minister. Send it to Rishi, or Rishi, whatever his name is. Send it to him and go for it. That's the way we help. We find out what's gone wrong, who's responsible, and we change the ways for the future and for these people as well. It's not enough just to, like I suggested earlier, to send money to a charity. Okay, we need to know what's gone on, and I think this is like a big major crisis, so it should be talked about, it should be discussed, it should definitely be looked into and exposed. Everybody, exposed, a lot of them. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed that reading. Private readings are still available on the website. The link is in the description. Also, just to thank you all for your comments as well and your feedback. Okay, amazing. I'm gonna put little bits on every week of what people say, and I'm so just so happy that you benefit. Oh my god, I do feel better that you benefit. So if ever I have got you wrong, just let me know. We'll either start again or I'll just refund you. It's one of them, isn't it? I don't want to be taking advantage of people either. And I do say every few weeks, I say that's the way it is. Okay guys, I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye bye.
Thank you.